Oh, damn. We should. 1 second. One second, I'm currently changing the score. Something that's more what it should be. And this is not losers, but this is grand finals. Oh, unfortunate that loading could not make it back there. Just 1 second. Gotta check out the standing. All right. So now I can concentrate on the match again. Now everything is correct. And it seems like history's gonna repeat itself. Loading does have a lot of trouble, but as I say that, Azrael takes the stock, as well as Azrael loses the stock. That's what I meant to say. And now they're an even stocks, but not even percentage, which is still not looking good for loading right here. Has to be very wary of these down airs and forward airs as well. What Azrael sometimes edge guarded in the last set they played. Right now it's more about spacing these aerials. And loading likes the rather calm atmosphere of this match right now, most likely. So you can build some space, try to get percentage, while not being pressured all too much. Side B is coming out soon, probably? Yes. He had to kind of use it so it won't be wasted. Maybe he should have gone for a neutral B instead. I could have scored loading more luckily. And Mega Man, being the heavy boy he is, he lives through a lot. So there's still a single percentage, but not everything would. This will though, and with that, loading on his last stock. Gets hit by the cross slash, which is a quick 40%. Bring him down air. Yes, it's gonna hit. It's not gonna get the spike hitbox though. And this is the spike hitbox, and with that, we're on even footing yet again. Loading can bring this back. We see Azrael playing a little bit more careful here, but it's not to his advantage. Loading pressuring him into the corner at all times. Oh, now the limit is ready. Of course, very dangerous, but nerfed, at least the side B, and side B is most likely not going to take the stock even at ledge. This one is, though. Or is it? No! Mega Man is one heavy boy. Oh. Short pause there. Interesting how calm these two players can be in such a stressful situation. Yeah, one aerial could actually be quite detrimental for loading, and there it is. Still living though. Because Mega Man, as I'll say for a third time, and I always say it, is my heavy boy. And of course, also the GI. Yeah, this time it's gonna be it, but it was also pretty close yet again. So Azrael is going up. Has to face Azrael. And Azrael is kind of his demon, taking him out of winners finals or winners side, and probably, not probably, but maybe even grand finals. Aw. I don't know why he chose that option. I'm not too much into Cloud, but that would have actually somehow connected. I guess that would have been the stock. Loading always betting on these down airs you hit off stage, or even the back airs right now. His basing is just so spooky by both players. And the forward smash is of course something to take it. It's really strong, even though you don't see it very often because it's not the best option he could choose. Fair and up tilt. Nope, but side B. Again, not every single hit is gonna get through, just to mix him up. Or to get an extended combo, but down air is gonna take that reversed up B. Or not reversed, but one where he turned his back to stage. I think that affects the time we actually grab slash, but I'm not sure. Things have changed. Alright. Down smash, it's so dangerous. It covers so much space and it kills already. And the shield damage now. Loading is forced to not press the shield button for quite some time. He still has jump? Yes, of course he does. He's loading, he always has his jump. Baiting him into shielding on stage, and that's Cloud stock. That is, oh no, he had his jump, but that's Cloud stock now. So loading finishing it with another down air. Down air being his most reliable tool here. At least off stage. And a lot of kills, now he's just extending the lead. Azrael's so patient. And with that, he takes it to the to last stock. Second game. Yes, neutral B. I thought that was coming. But loading doing the great thing of going over there. And forward air actually gonna take it? No. Forcing out the jump, not quite enough to get Cloud off. And with that, another down air. These down airs are just hitting left to right. Very, very well done by Loading.
3, 2, 1, go!
Holding off to a good start, forcing Azrael into a corner right here. But these up airs, just like in Smash 4, like wrecking on the damage, and it's so difficult to land against it. Down air for the landing. Now Limit is ready, but he can't get close, so we're gonna probably see... Oh, yes, either if he gets close, the side B or the neutral B, but might be close. Spec air spacing against the lemons. We're currently just seeing great spacing by Azrael. Always the down smash. I think right now Loading realized that that's gonna happen and just plays around it. Maybe Azrael should mix it up a little bit. See, that's not gonna hit. Yeah, so... Oh, it kind of feels like he's getting really desperate with these smashes. Cloud has a few more options to kill that are safer than forward smash. By far, like that, the back air is gonna take it. And is he gonna get a revenge stock? Not just like that. But he needs some openings right now. The forward smash is actually gonna take it. So we're nearly even again. Loading just needs a few solid hits, like that. Yes, It's just so amazing. Leaf Shield is such a great tool that Mega Man has. It's one of the reasons why Mega Man is way better than he is in Smash 4. Not the only one, but one of the biggest ones for sure. And we see loading way more on the aggressive side. Going in way harder than earlier. At least way harder than Winners Finals. Which might be the way to go. I mean, might working out better than in Winners Finals. Then again, a forward smash. How do you read on the roll or an approach overall? Yeah. I want to see that more often. The forward air, beautiful, but I want to see it more often. I want to see loading, landing with a grab. It's very often Azrael just shields the aerial approach. Parry was not enough there. Multiple hits on the Leaf Shield. Ah, yes, and with that, just even yet again. It's such an even match overall, or set even. And that had to be shut out at some time. Loading in a rough spot right here. And the backer is gonna take it. And with that, it's 2-1 for loading. And he needs one more match to reset the bracket and have a chance at taking this tournament.
3, 2, 1, go!
Or because it is Saturday evening. K. Rool playing K. Rool. King K. King K. Rool? What am I saying? KK Slater playing in the back. It's not King K. Rool, even though they're both. So, up to an early lead, loading, with a lot of projectiles. Leaf Shield, of course. Leaf Shield is just the thing that gives him a lot of like, I bet in the last few games it was 30% of the damage he did. Such a good tool. Look at this. And now, loading's back to playing it more safe. I was scared that might be a bad option, but it's currently working out. Forward air, don't take it yet again. Falling off forward air. He did that for the third time this set now. So, yet again. It just helps him like get Cloud off stage, where Cloud does not want to be at all. Obviously, because his recovery can be easily punished. Okay. Just a down air neutral now. Interesting. And limit is soon coming out. Yes, there it is. He had to do it. So as you know, limit doesn't last forever anymore in Ultimate. Loading doing a great job now. He wants the reset. And with that, nope, not yet. I'm way too low there. Is not gonna take it. He still had his jump. And limit. Probably cross slash. Yes. What is that? Well, it's not even evil. Evil. Not even even right now. Loading can easily take that stock. And just like that, he does. A complete stock lead. It's gonna reset the bracket right now. That is the big question. Are we gonna have another set of grand finals? Racking up the percentage yet again with his Leaf Shield. Look at this. All this damage. It's probably like 50% of the damage he did right now in this last song. Amazing. Forcing him to air dodge there, otherwise he would have been dead. Over there, yeah, the jump off over there, yet again. Taking that stock. With that, we have the reset of the bracket with loading, making it from disqualified from random because we're taking up way too much time. We're already over the schedule, far over the schedule. So loading said, yeah, no, I'm just gonna win grand finals, take this money home with me. I don't need random. But Azrael, of course, planning to do the same thing here. Are we gonna have a new champion at fair play? Landing aggressively with these down airs. So interesting. But Cloud just spacing his areas right, whiffing his specials really often, sadly. But, I mean, that's the thing with the new Cloud. You kind of can expect him to throw them out sometimes. While in Smash 4, you couldn't really do that, as he could keep them forever. Oh, close, but the up tilt is gonna take. With that loading, goes to lead the first game. Z-drop, like, just landing on the platform. Probably not what he wanted. Probably some extra shield pressure. He had hoped to get there. Yeah, the percentage are just stepping up with his leaf shield, metal blade, and these aggressive down airs. Kind of like that. Just taking the trades at this point, and why wouldn't you? And no, he goes to the lead. There's no way he can recover from that. Even with limit, it's not possible. So, a 3-stock lead currently. 2-stock lead. Still had his jump yet again, but now he doesn't anymore, and he needs to air dodge. Great idea to air dodge upwards. That forward smash has a long lingering hitbox. But the air is gonna take it, and with that, we're even, and not even, but we're only 1 stock different now. Loading had the right idea there, but yeah, I just wanted to say something that's not appropriate for this stream. We're gonna see that start. Yeah. The limit up B just way too good. But down air, not gonna take. He went really safe. He went slightly below stage. 128. It's really difficult. Next to everything. 3 forward smashes. It's getting desperate now, loading. But I mean, he's in the spot where he can just try, right? He's 1 stock ahead. Why shouldn't he just do that? As it's relatively safe. Back air is gonna fish off that stock. With that, we have a 1-0 lead for loading in the reset grand finals. Loading is a beast, or not. Both very confident in their characters, and understandably so, as they're doing really well currently. I mean, the grand finals, of course they do. Oh, these back airs. He even had the right idea with the grab, just slightly off range. What we're seeing now is that they're both playing way more defensively than in the last few games. Except for, as I say that, loading just jumps in yet again. Oh, nice try, guys. I guess he thought there was gonna be a fast flying Mega Man in his face, but not happen. The back air could just steal it out. Yeah, it's off stage again now. Just a matter of time. And down air. Yes, of course. Always trying to hit these juicy down airs. I mean, they're pretty easy to hit against the Cloud. Recovery is so streamlined. And he doesn't actually instantly grab ledge without the limit up B. Sure it is. And the back air gonna take that one. Back air being the main killing tool that we've seen so far from Azrael. Let's see. Oh, Azrael might extend his lead. Azrael. And the better, yeah. I see the stop. So a lot of these kills that loading gets are just off-stage kills because there's... I mean, that's the best way to kill a Cloud, and he's just abusing that really, really well. But on the other hand, we have Azrael just going for these juicy aerials on stage. Kind of try and either zone him out or even finish him off. Nice edge there. The neutral B covering a lot of the recovery that loading could have chosen. But even if he like forced him to recover low but couldn't do anything about it, so if that was. I guess the neutral B has him. All these conversions loading finds sometimes amazing too. Limit saving him there, most likely. That was dangerous. He saw the shield, why he didn't go for a BAP? Well, I guess, I mean, he probably would have killed at that point. They're very dangerous to go for, especially if you're not on the below that platform, you could actually land. Oh, actually kind of flashing, but limit's just too safe. Let's see how loading is gonna finish this stuff. Yeah, just going all the way out there. You can do it. Make a much recover pretty far. I even thought maybe he's gonna punch it with a forward smash, because we've seen that multiple times now coming out of him, and that probably would have killed at that point. Just like that, is loading gonna take this thing back again, or Azrael seal it off soon. Oh, smash! Another forward smash. Not looking good. Yeah, sprint that so he could land safely. Back throw. Into back air, and with that, loading is going to take the second game of the Reset Grand Finals, being one game away from making it back from losers finals to mental state right now. He's so calm.
Well, before I left, I already mentioned about it, you know, that the thing that needs to change is, of course, having that momentum, which he, of course, already took. Now, the point is, of course, the adaptation that needs to happen. But I've missed all the games, so patch me real quick.
In what adaptations were made?
Yeah.
I've seen a more aggressive loading, personally. I don't know if I'm completely wrong with that, but also these, he got lots of edge guards. His down airs got way more aggressive, even on-stage down airs. We had the wrecking percentage with Leaf Sheet the whole time. Just staying out of range of the aerials of Azrael, most likely. Not like he's doing.
Okay, because the point I'm seeing right now, every time Azrael is on the ledge, loading is on the ledge, and Azrael is, you know, standing there, yes. He forfeits challenging the options loading is going to put out, you know, less yes. neutral airs. And I've just been like, what, 1 minute into the game and I already noticed this.
Right.
So that means that if Azrael actually realizes that moment, then he can make the change to it.
Yeah, the thing is, he just lets loading recover for free, 80%. And I understand, outright, but you could go off stage, throw out a neutral air or something, because there's no hindrance to make him recover. Ooh. And we saw that often as well. He ran off and just forward aired it.
Or even a neutral air and jump back, side B, snap to ledge.
Oh yeah, right.
This is such a scary situation to be in if you're Azrael. You were on the winner side of things. You already won against this person, and now this person actually kicked your ass. And now you're 2-0 behind. So what kind of changes can you make in such a mental state that you can actually recover from this?
Right. Especially after feeling so safe because he won the first game of Grand Finals, right? Mm-hmm. And it all looked like it's gonna happen again, how it was in Winners Finals. But now we're here in a reset with loading being in the 2-0. So
Yeah, of course, back air having a little
the fishing touch.
That's one of the moves you rarely see these days.
Yeah, but if it hits, like we see it right now,
It
now
hits
he's
like
in
a
a
bird.
great lead.
And this is a good position of Azrael actually to make a final, to make a statement.
Yes, and
Oh,
if that was the
we
spike,
mentioned it. We mentioned it. Ooh, that air dodge was so smart.
right.
He
But
air
yeah.
dodged right through that back air, and if he did not do it, if he chose a neutral air instead of a back air, it would have been game.
Right, but yeah, we should see more offstage options from Azrael. Even if he doesn't go far out, just something, right?
I mean, back in Winners Finals, he got those early spikes he needed.
Right.
He got those early spikes because Mega Man, of course, still has a linear recovery that's very
Yes.
spikeable, if you, of course, space it and time it.
Right, and we've also seen this situation before, loading being at a high percentage, but that doesn't mean it's out just yet.
We saw him live to a 220% in
Yes.
tournaments. Please.
That's the thing. Loading is just staying calm, taking his stances, and not taking any chances, what I wanted to say.
That's really interesting on the in this stage.
But here, forward
Yeah,
smash.
finally forward smash. Azrael finally actually getting a game back on this reset.
That's gonna help his mental state quite a bit. No, he's also catching jumps with the leaf shield very often. I saw that. Like, he's just jumping himself when he knows that Azrael is gonna jump as well.
Ooh, Mega Man stage.
You get that earlier, and he had to
The
find
music
an
counterpick
explanation.
though.
Sorry?
The music counterpick though.
Yes, early on I think he had the Shadow Man stage. Now it's
Ew,
Man,
Shadow Man.
Wily stage. Right?
Just
Mega
go
Man
Pharaoh Man. Pharaoh Man's always good.
2. Ah. But I'm a fan of this. I like Mega Man 2 Wily stage 1 medley. Not medley, music, sorry. OST. It's classic. It's one of the most well-known ones in video games.
It's one
Yeah,
of the most iconic
Right.
tunes that there are. Actually, specifically Mega Man also.
Right, but the thing is, right here, we saw Azrael burning his limit by doing cross slash, where he also could have had a neutral B instead. And we've seen that very often, that he just missed his limits because he had to use them, and then went for one that did not quite fit the situation.
You have 15 seconds to burn it.
Right,
Better try and get something in instead of nothing.
right.
It feels like he charged limit faster now that he loses it also, but it might just be me.
I actually do not know.
And this is what
it's in it.
Azrael needs. No, that rush recovery only to end up in an up smash from Mega Man.
The Mega Man up smash not taking it, and also the forward smash not taking it.
That's
This
a
is-
bold
They're
recovery.
just trading blows at this point, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
finally.
the nice
Yeah,
cover.
okay, that, yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth. This is so hard, actually. Just you know, just to get a few moments of spacing.
Right.
Jumping in with a leaf shield, going in forward, but then again, Cloud, of course, going with a forward aerial, going back. Still
Back air
trying.
spacing, like here. Mm-hmm. Amazing.
All Mega Man, all loading is trying right now is just to get all that extra damage, and he needs it. He needs it so hard.
Right. Anything will kill at this point, though. Well, okay, I won't say that. It was 220% after all. But
Yeah, that's
Forward
going to
tilt.
kill. Forward tilt's definitely going to kill.
And she didn't get too many percentage in loading, so very. So this is still really even, and Azrael can make it back.
Well, it's already back.
Yeah, right. I mean, like overall.
Down to the up air done.
And again, see, he burned it in a cross slash, where he could also just went for neutral B to maybe.
I actually wonder, it's a really good observation, but I actually wonder like how it's actually possible to use your cross slash already over there. I mean, loading was literally on the right edge of the stage. Why are you using cross slash? Maybe
Right.
he was trying to use the regular limit? You know, the
Neutral B.
neutral B, thank you. I mean, in this situation, cross slash
Yes.
is useful. It adds a lot of shield damage. So he has a lot of options to go for actually right now.
Right. But yeah, if he hit more of those or actually put loading under more pressure with the limit attacks, then I could see him taking games more securely, but like this, it's going to be really difficult.
And just like you mentioned, it looks like he's not even challenging it anymore.
Right. Not trying. Which I might be able to understand, but there's nothing a Mega Man can do about it, right? Most of his air moves...
Well,
except
if you
for
use
back
the
air
up
and
air, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, finally he changed up the system.
The thing is, loading mostly recovers from below, right? So down air, or at least in neutral air or something, could maybe work out to edge guard him in a way.
Oh, that was so nice.
Yes,
he
just-
actually got the metal blade and just tossed an F-tail to it.
But loading still at 0%. Oh!
And that's a
Back air
double
into
back air.
That is completely even. Loading could take this now. The whole tournament. Or we could see a game 5, which would also be quite fine because they're exciting to watch.
It's not completely unexpected, to be honest. I mean, if you're fighting against a beast like this, you want to take all the opportunities you can get. So,
Look
of
at
course,
this.
Azrael wants his game 5. But loading, he's just tossing it out there.
Loading is like, we don't need a game 5. I'm going home with this money.
Bro, I won this huge amount of money last time. I'm not gonna let it slip out of my hands.
Right. Loading knows what it's about. Knows what it feels like. But Azrael is, of course, here to try and stop it and win this tournament, destroy the title that Loading had by winning every single fair play New Year's party tournament.
Well, even before the New Year's party, Loading basically won just everything in his
All
region.
right.
He's been doing that for almost 2 years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was sad. If that actually hit, would have been the game, but like this.
Ooh, he went
Oh,
for the.
oh, and instead we have a game
We
5!
have a game.
And that's what we were saying the whole time. If he got the recovers in some way.
I'm breaking my co-commentator with fairly bad
Yeah.
puns.
Stop it.
Okay, getting back right into this grand finals. This is,
We should young get on with it.
yeah, we should get on with it. Basically, it's grand finals right now, which is of course fairly decent.
And yeah, Azrael taking the early lead.
I'm sorry, I just had to toss one more out. Okay, so Azrael actually being quite elite, only having, of course, the double jump in the air dodge left. I go, of course, think the air dodge back to the ledge was, of course, a better option. But this is such a great punish moment. But
Did you see the shield? Yeah, me neither. It was so small.
there was no shield left. There's no option left.
Oh, the sheer pressure. He had to. Oh, and that's a dead loud, isn't it?
That's very
And
dead loud.
he
Actually going for a
disrespected him.
spike. That's
Oh,
not a
God.
disrespect. He's like, okay, I need Azrael to die right now.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. It's like double tap, right? Just shoot it again, so it's really dead.
Shot it through the head and shot it 10 times in the chest. Is he dead? I'm not sure. Let me shoot him through the head again.
Right. And now,
Of course, Azrael is there with giant sword, stab Mega Man through the heart.
Buster Sword. He does use the inferior skin, though. I do like the original outfit way more.
I'm a fan of both.
Okay. The forward tilt, gonna take it. That's also a move that he used in the last few matches where he got these fast kills, right? So he needed something, and this was the best option. Jumping over the lemons into forward air. Okay. I thought he might go for a picker or something, get him off stage, and then go try kind of edge guard. But he's
Work on your planning. Get those up airs in. Yeah, but then again, which character? They both can use their up airs.
Right, right. Oh, yeah, he went off stage there, and it could have worked. And I want to see more of that.
Maybe he heard us.
It's, yeah.
Oh, but then of course, Mega Man thinking the same thing. Oh, you went deep? I can do that too. Look at this.
Oh god. This is gonna get really close. Azrael has to finish off the stock really soon.
Well, right now it's still anyone's game, but now Kaz, of course, again off stage. Ooh, still double jump is now burned.
No.
He needs
That's
this
not
limit.
looking good. He made it back to the stage.
That was just such a careful.
Thing is, he's 65% now. Oh, and up tilt? Oh, I thought he was going to be up tilt because of the upper platform, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe would have done jump, but 60% not necessarily. They have a high ceiling here, right?
Mm-hmm. So it wouldn't have exactly killed. Oh, back air interrupting it, but I don't think that was.
And that no limit. Do we see it down there? Yes. Azrael in a tough spot. It's really, really tough for him to come back from it.
Well,
Not
basically, it's not impossible. We've seen it happen.
And
I'm rooting for Azrael right now, even though I know.
and
See?
that's that.
He's
Now
actually keeping just a millimeter off that limit just in case he actually needs it.
right.
Oh,
his
those
shield.
interactions, tossing it out
This
there.
time, right? This time it was yet again a neutral B, and that's good. That's a good thing. It's
Well,
a-
it eats through all of the lemons. Ooh, going forward, arrow.
He's
eating
rolling a lot.
another-
It feels like he's scared. And he jumps, and the back air catches it with loading, taking grand finals after reset game 5.
Oh, that was such a hard run back.